My face keeps getting very overexposed, but I really don't know how to fix it, and I think it's just because of the lighting coming from my window at this time of day. We're gonna have to deal. That's just how it's gonna be. My name is Dana. If you are new, welcome to my channel, and if you are not new, welcome back. Today I have a very exciting announcement that I'm so stoked to share with you, so I guess I will just get right into it because why waste time? If you have not followed me closely or you are new here, I am in a book club with Rhiannon from Crescent Moon Reads, Morgan from Morgie Reads, and Deja from Diary of a Reader called the Hot Mess Book Club, where once a month we pick a book and then we discuss it in a live show on Rhiannon's channel. Sorry if my voice goes in and out. I'm kind of sick, so it's just kind of like, right now. So yeah, just bear with me a little bit. And it is a fantastic, extremely fun time. We have so much fun doing it and interacting with all of the people in the chat box, and it is just a very fun thing to do. So if you're looking for a book club, highly recommend checking it out. For the month of March, we decided to amp it up a little bit because we were just feeling like it was about time to host a readathon for our book club. So for the month of March, from March 24th to April 2nd, we are hosting the Hot Mess Readathon Spring Edition, where we have 10 days of reading, 7 book challenges, and at the end, or towards the end actually, we will have a live show discussing the Hot Mess Book Club pick of the month. It is going to be so fun. We are going to post recommendation videos to fulfill the challenges that I will be bringing up in a second, and we will be doing Twitter sprints, and again we have our live show, and it's just going to be such a fun time. I know I will be vlogging, I'm sure my other co-hosts will be vlogging, and if you have a YouTube channel, I encourage you to post a TBR and vlog yourself and then let us know so we can watch it. If you can't tell, I'm just very excited to be announcing this because it's been a long time since I hosted a readathon or partook in a readathon, and it's just time to get back in it, Dana. It is just time to relax from college and get reading again. Before I get into the challenges, I do want to preface that it is March, which is, I believe, National Women's History Month. I hope that's the title. I could be wrong. And it's also National Health Awareness Month, so our challenges are a bit geared towards that. You do not have to abide by our challenges by any means. They are just there as guidelines of books that you could pick, but if you want to alter them so that they fit books that you want to read, you are free to do so. These are just the challenges we came up with as a team for this month. Also, I do want to say that we, the 4 of us, will all be posting recommendation videos of books that could potentially fulfill each category, except for the first one, which you'll see in a second why, so that in case you were like, I want to do that, but I don't know what books would fulfill that challenge, we got you covered. Without further ado, let's get into these book challenges. And the first book challenge, which probably isn't going to come as much of a surprise, is to read the Hot Mess Book Club pick of the month, which is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. We will be having a live show for this on March 31st, which is towards the end of the readathon, so you have most of the readathon to get this book done on Rhiannon's channel at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I think is CST. I think that's what that stands for. I am Pacific Time, so it is 6 p.m. Pacific Time. If you're on the East Coast, it's at 9 p.m. I think. It is going to be very fun, so if you do any of these challenges, I hope you do that one so that you can join us for our live show. The second book challenge is to read a book by a female author. There are plenty of female authors, so pick one and read a book by them. The third book challenge is to read a book with a transgender main character. This one might be a little bit harder to find, but again, we will be posting recommendations videos, and we will be researching some that have good representation so we can bring to you the best recommendations for how to go about finding a book to fulfill this challenge. The fourth book challenge is to read a book that smashes that girl-on-girl hate trope, because girls, we don't need to hate each other. I mean, guys don't need to hate each other either. No one has to hate each other. Let's just love everyone and universally accept everyone. That's my tangent. So the fifth book challenge is to read a book with a mental illness in it that is not depression or anxiety. So for a brief second, let's talk about this. I do want to say I recognize depression and anxiety are very valid. Many of us in the group experience them ourselves or know people who do. So it's not that we aren't validating depression or anxiety. It's more that anxiety and depression have a lot of representation in YA literature and literature in general, and we want to try and spread awareness of mental illnesses that are not as represented. So that is why we have that limitation there. However, if you do want to read a book that has depression or anxiety in it, there will be a future challenge that would fulfill. So don't fret. That is just why we put that limitation on there, and I just wanted to get that out there into the world, that we're not trying to like be discriminatory towards people who experience depression or anxiety, because that is just not the case at all. The next challenge is to read a book that makes you happy, or a book that incorporates something that makes you happy. So I'll be giving recommendations for this, like for myself, but if you want an example, for instance, like I could read Fangirl because it incorporates a girl who loves creative writing, who loves writing about Simon Snow and Tyrannus Basilton Grimpitch, which is is something I also love to do. Things that are kind of relatable, that you feel like have a activity or something about them that relates heavily with you or that you love. That is what we're trying to go for with this challenge. And the last book challenge is to read a book that makes you feel seen. So for this, it could be mental illness, it could be racial diversity, it could be physical or mental disability, anything that you feel like you want to read about that would relate in some way to you or where you would feel most related to. This is your opportunity to read a book and fulfill a challenge that you feel seen in. So I hope that made sense. I hope that wasn't just some rambly mess, but that's the last book challenge and I am very, very excited about it. I know that I will be vlogging. I'm sure my co-host will be vlogging. I encourage you, if you have a channel or just want to start a channel or just want to videotape your experience, go ahead and vlog it. Post your TBRs. I will be posting a TBR and a recommendations video soon, so stay tuned for that. And check out Morgan, again, Morgie Reads, Rhiannon from Crescent Moon Reads, and Deja from Diary of a Reader, because they will have announcements, TBRs, and recommendations videos as well. That is it for today's video. I hope you plan on participating, and I hope you were just as excited as I am about this, because I don't know if you can tell, but I've just been smiling this whole time. I'm just so excited for this readathon. So if you are planning on participating, let me know in the comments down below. If you post a TBR or are planning on vlogging, please let me know. I would love to watch anything that you do that is related to this readathon, because I'm just gonna get further pumped for it the more videos I watch. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you are new here and you are not yet subscribed to me but you like this energy and you like to see my types of videos, please subscribe. It would mean the world. Without anything else, I guess it is time to say bye. So I will see you soon with another video. Bye!